他又在盯着我看。第几天了，身体的某个地方在不停歇地突突跳动着。
Salad, oranges, and flowers. A lot of cat-like behavior in this piece. And I've owned cats before, so a lot of the behavior to me was, very obviously cat-like, and also not as obviously, more understated. You have the behavior where she's intimidating her roommate, almost as if she's stalking out her territory. And you have the more dominant roommate, the less dominant roommate, or the more dominant cat, the less dominant cat, the one who kind of owns the territory and the one that kind of exists in the territory. You also, have the confrontation between the dominant and the non-dominant. And these are occurring, with words, but they're also occurring with cat-like sounds. And you have the VO that is throughout this piece, which is more so seems like the thoughts of the not dominant person in this piece. And even in comforting one another, it's all related to how cats cuddle, how they show affection, how they find satisfaction in being brushed. I would be curious to know, what was it about, why the choice was made to focus on that particular animal as opposed to another. So yeah, that would be interesting to know.
Salad, Oranges, and Flowers. Deeply intriguing piece, I thought. The text was so brilliantly explored visually. This playful and constantly evolving relationship between the two just drew me in. Their bleeding of intimacy to domesticity, from pet to owner, lovers to roommates. The space just felt ripe with possibilities. Um, and it also felt very lived in and authentic, which invited me into the fold, and I appreciated that. It also brought the poetry to life in a really evocative way. Yeah, I love this piece.
This film is called Salad, Oranges, and Flowers. This was an excellent LGBTQ short. I love the sensual writing for the two women in the film. Excellent location of the small apartment where they spend a lot of time together. I enjoyed the poetic writing in the diary, the soft narration, and strong direction. Lots of sexy, affective pauses in the film. I would love to see more from these characters in a feature. Well done. Salad, Oranges, and Flowers. Check it out.
We start with this extreme close-up on the eyes between these bright green leaves. Eyes are the window to the soul, a breath of nature, getting lost in this moment. The screams from the cat, or what you think is a cat, gains your attention, as if these humans have a cat-like presence. As they brew tea, humans are too good at confining others and themselves, is the piece of dialogue that stood out to me the most in this short film. These words being said as the girl draws the other in, as one is wild and ready to be free. You see this in her costuming choice. She's bright, colorful, full of prints. The skirt is fun and unique, warm colors being very prominent in her palette. Ready to read diary entries out loud for all to hear, smoking a cigarette, mimicking a cat. It dives into exploring the animal within you. I think it's a good character building moment that these characters create. It's a nice balance between each other, the other one being more modest. She's wearing white, choosing to do more of the mundane tasks. This balance between accepting who you are and who you love, to choose to go after what you ultimately desire.
This seems like a relationship that's probably not going to make it. There's too much tension. One's playful while one's serious. It's that dynamic of a relationship where the one who's a little more serious deals with her issues, that the relationship is probably a doomed one, because her girlfriend is willing to play and have fun while the other one is stuck within her mental health issues. struggling with identity and everything else, and this film had a very sad feeling to it because of that. It's the feeling that it's just doomed, that they can't have fun together if the girl writing the poetry can't figure out how to relax a little bit and just laugh and have fun. I like the symbolism in the film, using poetry to describe things that are within their area, and the format poetry to describe some of it. It worked really, really well to describe the emotions that were going on.